Hi there. I am Edinburgh Sabbath School Doodle WSD, but you may call me Gabe. Please don't tell Pastor Gabriel. It's my first time here and it's nice to be here. It's nice meeting you all. From the look on your faces, you are probably wondering, what is this dude doing here? Well, I'll get to that in a minute. Have you noticed in the last couple of months we have studied great lessons and had amazing conversations in church? But when you walk out through that door after worship, how much do you remember? Especially when you must deal with that difficult situation or annoying neighbor or and colleague. I know, we all have one. How does any of these lessons influence your relationship with God and those you have to deal with daily? These are meant to be your takeaway lessons every Sabbath. So today, we will be addressing these questions. So, for this Sabbath, what are my takeaways from this week's lesson? Number one, no one is immune to these crucible experiences, not even Christians. We may not be able to avoid them, but we can choose to be compassionate and supportive of each other, especially when we go through these crucibles. But how, you may ask? Well, you may offer to pray for and with them. Do not be shy to be vulnerable. Share your own crucible experiences. It might just be the encouragement and boost the people need. Just be there for them. Why these crucibles in the first place? Well, the answer to this question lies in the variety of sources of these crucibles. Sin, as a direct consequence of us living in a sinful world. Us, a direct consequence of our bad choices that expose us to these crucibles. Others, when we are direct victims of the wrong choices by other people. Satan, when we are direct victims of Satan's persecution. But guess who else makes this list? God, a direct consequence of God refining our character. Unlike other sources, God does not tempt us, but He leads us to situations where our character is refined. We might not always pass our tests. It's okay. Just get up and go again, trust in Jesus. Takeaway number three. We might not always be able to figure out the exact source, but this we can be sure of. Regardless of the source, the shepherd never ever abandons the sheep. As bad as it may look, like a GPS, God will always reroute us back to His original plan for us if we stick with Him. So here is your task for the week. Look for someone within your sphere of influence, family, work colleagues, or school colleagues, who are currently going through a tough time and try to apply these lessons learned and principles. We'll talk about the experience next week. I'll see you next Sabbath. Enjoy now the mission spotlight.